guys, so we're live here from Chick-fil-A. But I wanted to rant about this here drone, and it's not because there's anything wrong with the drone itself. The drone has probably been the most stable, the most capable of the drones that I've had. There's another one that's pretty good too, the Hubsan. They're roughly on par with each other, but the issue that I have with this thing, and it's just driving me crazy. And the reason probably why I'm on the fence on whether to buy another one of these at some point, if I ever can make enough money to convince some investor to do so, is that this drone here is not for the spontaneous pilot. It's not for the spontaneous content creator. It's for all those people who like want to really what do you call that? Pre-assess, pre-do everything. Anyway, in 1 second. I know, for Marco. Yeah.
Now if we all the way forward.
It's forward? Okay, cool. Just be all right. Should be almost ready. Almost ready. Almost ready. Having a good time.
Alright, can I go all the way to the sub site?
Yeah, you got it. No worries. Alright, so I guess I've got more time to rant now about the whatchamacallit here. The DJI thing. It's a busy Saturday morning at Chick-fil-A. Don't worry. The food is not for me, I'm vegan. But I might have a fry. Anyway, as I was saying before, the DJI Mini has new features now. And aren't I glad? Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, that's right. Have a great day. Whoa. Food for the fam. Okay. Let's try not to crash, because that would really ruin my Saturday morning. That would be like the worst thing ever. We already had a near miss earlier. And again, just because it's Saturday doesn't mean the Sunday drivers are not out there. I'm here. Oh boy. Ta-dum. How does that go? Anyway, just talking about the new DJI features, and aren't I happy that I updated to the latest firmware? Really, I know, I wish like on some of the other apps that you could revert back to the previous, but you can't. Unfortunately, with DJI and a bunch of other products these days, you can't revert back to the previous software. You are stuck with the latest and greatest. Yeah. So now, if you want to fly your drone, what happened? And I had the perfect spot, the perfect moment, beautiful hawks in the air. And as I was getting up in the air, I got the usual code, which is Do you believe? Oh, okay, yeah, go. Do you believe it's a good idea for you to fly in this area, get permission, all the 9 yards? And you know what? I think that it'd be fair if you could just do that once in a lifetime, right? If you could do that just once in a lifetime and just give your, whoa, your continued permission. What the heck, man? That's not your turn. This is what I'm talking about. People on the road are just so aggressive. It is unbelievable. No matter where you live, people are just so aggressive. They're not going. It's your turn to go. Okay, well, if you're not gonna go, I guess I'm gonna go. Just driving past the Costco bit where people are deciding whether they're going into the lane to gas up or not. Anyway, on the way home. So, I lost my whole train of thought because all of this stuff was just happening on the road, and you've got to give priority, right? Priority is very important, to give priority to the things that matter the most, which is not crashing. Not crashing is number one. Then the rest is history. Right? Was it the life is mystery and the rest is history? I don't know, something like that. So let's get back to DJI. DJI, the issues that I'm having with DJI. The latest and greatest software, first of all, is having issues. So I'm not able to do live streams directly the way I'd like it to. What keeps happening is I got the code from YouTube. I put it into the drone. I start up the thing. It gives me about 2 seconds of live stream and then quits out. It says error. I don't know what that's all about. But it's stressful. It's stressful being a technologist, trying to get the new stuff to run. So that was one stress. And then I'm going to go back to what I was talking before. I'll paint the picture again because it was beautiful. Beautiful, clear, blue sky. Beautiful setting. Wonderful building, construction, and all that stuff. And on top, I think there were at least 3 beautiful hawks or birds of prey. Because I'm not an expert, so I can't tell you exactly what it was. Just beautifully gliding in the sky. So, of course, I thought, okay, let's be spontaneous. I park safely, grab the drone. The drone was already set up with everything, so all I had to do was step outside, start screen record, and up in the air, right? No. You can't do that with DJI. So all the whatever screens of doom, do you agree to fly in this area, get permission, blah, 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 insert your phone, which I hate. I hate every application that asks you to insert your phone. Phones are for, at least for people like me, phones are for emergency only. There's only about like 5 people that I know who have my phone number. Why? Because it's for emergencies. If you get stuck out there and AAA is not picking up and you need one of your neighbors to show up to help you start up your car, or whatever other emergency, you need to help one of your friends go pick up their child at school because they're not able to get there. That's what a phone is for. That's what texting is for. It's for emergencies. There's a wildfire, you want to know about it. That's what phones are for. Social media is for all the interactions and email and hello and all the pleasantries and talking about the weather and communicating with your friends. So anyway, DJI forces you to put your phone number in there. Like, what a stupid idea. Anyway, what are you going to do? They're always making the latest and greatest update to their software, right? Software or firmware, whatever. And it always ends up being more things that you need to do at the last minute when you're ready to take that beautiful shot of the bird or beautiful shot of that building or beautiful shot of whatever that you were going to do that you planned, or even if you did it spontaneously, did not plan, you were just showing up at the park saying, hey, look at that, oh, whoa, look, there's a parakeet, there's a whatever animal that just showed up, there's a deer, there's a squirrel that you want to film. You can't, because by the time you get DJI software to run and your bird is actually, the bird can get up in the air before you can actually film and see anything properly on the screen, because all the messages of doom are showing up, right? So you miss that beautiful moment that you could have had. And so most people are just like, you know, but there are other alternatives to DJI that I can run. They may not fly as well, they may not be as stable, they may not pick up the satellites and all that stuff, but at the very least, when I decide to press the trigger and get that thing up there in the air to shoot that thing that I wanted to shoot, I can do it. No messages of doom, it'll just fly. And so that was my rant for the day, because it kind of screwed up my morning a little bit. Luckily, I have a lot of things that I was doing, so I just spontaneously put 5 minutes of my time up there to try to fly and show you guys something cool. But I couldn't because DJI. So, yeah, there we are. It's hard. It's hard, as I say. It's hard. But that's why I am the most hated reviewer out there, because I just tell you guys exactly what I experienced today, because I don't want you guys to experience the same thing. It's either the firmware update is requiring you to update, or the messages of doom are telling you something and you need to get a code from your phone, of all things. What if you don't have your phone? Yeah, there you are. What if you don't have connection to internet? What, you know, like, so many what ifs. And I guess that's why people are, with the DJI Mini 3, are getting the remote that comes with it, so they don't have to rely on the phone to do stuff. But you know, I'm old school. I have the old device, and so you're stuck with what you're stuck with. I don't have endless funds. I can't keep asking investors to get me new stuff. And so yeah, that's the experience you get with the DJI Mini 2. Still want to buy one? Yeah. Again, the DJI Mini 2 was pretty good back in the day, but now the latest firmware updates, oh my. It ain't like the old days. It ain't like the old days. Take it from an old hillbilly who's in the 40s, living the dream. I'll see you guys. And remember, whatever day you're having, at least it's not a Marco Reviews day. Take care, guys.